So I have gotten a bread maker, so I'm so excited. So I got a few more ingredients here, so I just want to show you what I got. Not all of it's for bread, obviously. Some of it's for cooking. So I just went hog wild here. I got quinoa and couscous, split peas, brown rice, great navy beans, lentils, and garbanzo beans. Over here I got arrowroot, rye flour, and gluten. Now this is something that they, in the recipe book, they said is to add this for lightness in your, when you bake, for all this stuff. So we had a hard time finding it, but we did. This chicken bouillon, coconut milk powder, and barley. I love barley. And I got this because it's so fine, cornmeal flour.
Where did we get all that stuff?
So most everything right here we got at Fresh Fruit Market, and the rest of this we got at Whole Foods.
Alright, so show us the rest of what you got there. The stuff in the bag.
Okay, in the bag, this is in the little thing where you can get it out. This is unsweetened coconut. We got oats bran. We got, what is this? Did we get a name on it?
Yes. I put names on all of them.
Coconut flour. She said it smelled really good. Oh, hazelnuts. Can't live without a hazelnut. This is almond flour.
She loves almonds, especially in yogurt.
I see the number on it. Whole wheat flour. You have to have that. You don't use a lot of it, so you don't want a whole lot. Pumpkin seeds. Flax. No, this is wild rice.
Yeah. Thing fell right off.
Yep. Sunflower seeds. And then just a few, like a yellow onion.
And a pepper.
And pepper. So that was my haul. Now, obviously, it's all going to be used in cooking.
Well, in bread making.
Yeah, in bread making.
But it will be used in cooking.
It will be used, yeah. So I have to break out some more of these things and get them in. May have to buy a few more, but that's okay. So that's my haul for today, and the next thing you'll be seeing me do is open my bread maker and see how that works.
Hey, baby. Oh, Simba boy. Yeah?
Kitty. Okay.
Alright. Time for the unboxing.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
this
baby.
is my last thing that I got. Probably won't get anything more for a long time. But I got the coffee pot, and now I've got the bread maker. Now, in Florida, you can't even find one to buy one. So I had to buy it online at Amazon. Used to make bread up north all the time, and down in Florida I know it's going to be a little bit trickier. I don't plan on actually doing a whole lot of baking in the oven. I've gotten it to mix stuff so I can make bagels and breakfast stuff and all kinds of things that I want that, you know, in the end will start, you know, saving me money from the price of buying this machine. So this is a Hamilton Beach. It says, oops, stuck's in Spanish on that side. It just says, you know, you have to add them in a certain area, in a certain way. It's programmable. So let's just open it up and see what's in here. Looks like you got 2 bread paddles. I think I read in case you got one in the dishwasher, you got one to use, which I think is really great.
Here's the thing right here.
Here it is. I'm going to pull this puppy out of here. This is for a 1.5 to 2 pound bread that you can make.
Yep.
Okay, so you move that.
Alright. Bonk the light.
Okay, so here it is. Let's see what's inside. Looks like the regular bread basket. You'd be able to just pull that out. Maybe. Oh, that's weird. I
Maybe
can't
you
pull it
have
out.
to Maybe you have to like twist it to the side.
No, you should be able just to pull it right out. Oh my gosh. There's probably a trick to it, like cycle, loaf size, delay time, stop, start. Nothing here. I've never seen one that you just pull out. Well, when all else fails, did you see the instructions? Yeah, here's the instructions.
That would help. Read the instructions.
I mean, normally you pull those things right out, so. Table of contents. Detailed instruction. Using the bread handle. Turn the bread pan counter
I told you
clockwise.
it. I told
I've
you.
never heard of that. Okay. Clockwise counters backwards.
There you
Oh
go.
my gosh, I have never seen that. So, it's just a normal. Look at it. Now it says lock and unlock. It probably said that. No, because it covered it up. So how was I supposed to know?
You're supposed to read the instructions.
I know, but this doesn't make any sense having the lock and unlock covering it when you first try to get it out. And you know nobody follows instructions. So that's that. So I will be trying this out shortly. Gotta wash out the pan if I can get it out again. And maybe read the instructions.
So we'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
All right.
So we were talking about the little mishap I did. I gotta make the mistake so you don't have to. Since we did manage to have to shove the extra paddle down in there after we put the ingredients, we're gonna make sure that there's nothing stuck in there. So right now it's mixing it. It's on the second mix. And you can see how well that is doing. We might just have to I think
Stop
we
it.
can take it. We can't stop it. There's nothing under there.
Are you sure?
No, but I'm just gonna let it go the way it's going. It looks like it's doing pretty good. So we're
Okay.
just gonna come back in 2 hours and 15 minutes from now and see what we have.
All right. Well, at least we have a replacement if it breaks.
That's right. Well, the paddle's not gonna break. It's just gonna probably need a little extra soaking.
Well, you're the one who's going to be doing that, so.
Well, I think we'll have sandwiches for lunch. Maybe like grilled cheese with that would be good. You think?
Mm.
Okay. All right. Talk to you later. So here we are in the kitchen again. The bread machine just beeped a little bit ago. So we're gonna look inside. There's the bread. Parmesan Italian bread. Now the thing says to leave it sitting there for a little bit. I let it sit for about 3-4 minutes. And then take it out and put it upside down in here. Now, you remember that we took the little thing, the paddle out in the middle of baking, or after you got done doing it, because I just felt like it, I guess. So this one,
Aren't those oven mitts?
well, you gotta get to it where I can hold it. Okay.
Yeah, gotta film this delicate process.
Okay. So turn it, and bring it out. Okay. I'm gonna turn that down. And we're gonna turn it and let it go out, I guess. There we go. See the little tiny hole we managed to have? Look at this. So it's not going to be so bad. I'm going to turn it right side up. I don't want all those little whole things in there. Even though it said to do it upside down, I don't see why. So I don't always follow instructions, as you can tell. So while I was making that, I made our dinner. So that's almost done over here in the crock pot. I have a lot, it seems like I have a lot of power tools, but what I like about this power thing here is I put a frozen piece of chicken in, 4 or 5 potatoes and 4 or 5 carrots and some onions and some stock. Put it on for half an hour. In 9 minutes it's going to be done, and we'll have nice fresh bread to eat with it. So dinner's going to be ready soon. So I suppose we could try it out, but I think it's got to sit for a while. What do you think?
Yeah, let's let it sit for a tiny bit.
Okay, so we'll come back and we'll actually slice it and sample it. Okay. So, now that we let it cool a little bit, we did some square dancing and we did some exercises. We decided whether it's done or not, because I'm such a rule follower. But we're going to test this out and see what it's like. Got a bread knife, and we're going to just slice away. A little bit more. There. Now we got a couple pieces of bread, and we bring them over. Look at the color on that. I thought it was a knife.
They're yellow.
Yeah, that's the different herbs and stuff that we put in there. So, I'm going to try one up. Boy, that's a big hunk of butter. We'll go, I don't want to melt.
It will melt.
I suppose I should have used professional butter. I'm going to split it. And take one too. Okay, this is a little bit more darker than I would want. I can tree. Did we ever put that gluten in there? No. Don't worry anything. It does have a little bit of a heavy texture, not bad. But if I were to make it again, I would put that gluten in. That's the other recipe book was talking about.
I like it. I like it like this.
You want something like that?
Yeah.
Where's my gluten?
How should I know?
One of these. Oh, it's right here. So, what Dad talked about in the recipe book, that I did use the recipe from the book, is to put about a teaspoon or so of gluten in it. It's not gluten flour, it's just regular gluten. Now, I know if you're allergic to it, you're not going to want to do it, obviously, but
You wouldn't be making bread in the first place.
we'd be making it out of something different. Gluten-free bread recipes. Unfortunately, I don't have the allergic reaction that a lot of people do.
So fortunately.
Fortunately, I'm very pleased with that, but those of you who do,
Well,
you know, there are other options to use.
you probably already know about them.
Probably do. Well, good.
So, was it a success?
It was a success.
Yay, we're 2 for 2 on machines, finally.
What I liked about it, we got this whole thing here. It didn't, because look at this, you got a great big hole there. It didn't mix as good as it should have. But this came out a lot nicer. Looks like my...
Yeah, looks
Food
like
is
your food's done. Like, might as well show that off too. Ooh! Yeah, I forgot.
The pressure cooker. Yeah, I put a whole pan of chicken stock in there. That's why I got so much pressure coming out right now.
Mhm.
I let it cook for 30 minutes, which is probably a little overkill. On this, usually about 20 minutes would do it, but I wanted it to be completely done. And I had a lot of potatoes and carrots in there. So, I wanted those to be done as well. Boy, there's a lot of steam coming out. Even it won't open until all the steam is out. But,
Careful, you're gonna burn yourself.
yeah, you can't open it yet. But it's getting down there. Don't want to keep it warm. Turn it off. But I mean, I can still hear it, so I know I can't. But sometimes it hisses a little bit and you can turn it. I'm just curious now because I just threw the meat right on top. And I didn't, I mean, I have done that before, but it's been a while since I've used this pressure cooker.
Mom,
It's not going to do anything. It won't open until it's ready.
well
And-
then stop futzing with it.
Well, the thing is, you don't have to open it if you can turn it, and then you know you're always going to open away from this. I'm going to move it back from my desk here. I have an itchy nose. You know what an itchy nose means?
But
Either it itches legitimately, or you're a liar. And I'm not lying. So, I have an itchy nose. Just in case you wondered, Getting really quiet.
it's not quiet yet though.
No, it's getting quieter. There's a lot of buildup in this. Ah, see? When you open it up so it comes out this way. Let's see what we got here. Potatoes are cooked. Carrots are cooked. Meat's cooked. So I say we have some dinner waiting for us.
Well,
We've got bread. We've got kind of a stewy thing going on. So see you later. I think we need to gobble down this food. It's turkey. Say gobble.
it's chicken.